got audio. Yep, I got audio. Let's push my hair down a little bit. We're gonna resume where we left off. Let's see, what were we gonna do? I think I should probably go ahead and do a, whatchamacallit, daily healer thing, daily leveling dungeon thing on a healer. Just level my healer a little bit more. Those usually are pretty quick. And then we'll keep doing the story quest. So, you know, give people time to wake up. So no worries, no worries. Alright, so we're gonna switch our class to Conjurer. Okay, we need to do Duty Finder, Leveling. No, we need Tank. They always only need Tank. Maybe we should wait till later. No, let's screw it, we just level. Well, yeah, not the needed roll, but join instantly. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. The only downside is I can't see as easily if my mic is off. What are my buttons? 2, 6, and 9. I look like a hobo compared to all them. Uh-oh. Nobody hit the heckler ramp. Hi, Treeborn. How's it going? I don't think the tank has tank stance on. Is there a way to see that? No, he has that on. Okay, there it is. Sleepy? Yeah, I did not sleep well. We had a big thunderstorm last night that, most definitely, woke me up. I mean, I got to sleep, but it woke me up. I mean, it was thunder loudly crashing and shaking the whole house. So, yeah, pills were not effective against that. Yeah, pills were not completely effective. Oh, this person doesn't have any titles either, so maybe I'm not the only one dressed as a hobo. Heal up. Gotta remember my swift cast. Swift cast. I got a fire thing. I wish I had a heal that was instant. Just to heal over time. It'd be nice. Level it up! Level my, I don't know. Oh, we gotta go in here. This thing. Okay, see, that person knew too. Neither of us really knew where to go. Got a little confused. I don't know if I should touch that thing or not. Nope. Glad I didn't touch it. The rocks! I kind of like my healing spell, or my magic spell for damage, just throw a rock at people. You guys remember One Punch Man where he's like, oh, you got telekinesis? I mean, why do you throw so many rocks around? All you need is one. And he throws a rock and just, like, blasts the thing. I still don't understand why telekinesis you can't lift yourself. It makes no sense. Yeah, stuff is dropping instantly. Maybe that go to thing. I don't think my dots do anything. They're just doing too much damage. Yes, I know where the cure button is. I never use it, but I know where it is. Uh-oh. This might get fancy. Oh, he took a hit. Where'd he take a hit from? That was a hard hit, too. I was not expecting that. Alright, so... which one is this? I don't even know what dungeon we're in. I want to be... oh, Halatali. Haley Taily? Halatail. Where are we going? Oh. Where are we going? I'm following the tank. I don't know where to go. Oh, wait, we're all new. He's new, too. Oh, did we miss a thing? Flee in terror. We're all new. Everybody's new. Oh, did we have to do that? I don't know. Or something. I mean, there's a chance I could get some good gear, but... I think we should be in the water fighting an electricity monster. Get out of the water. I think he just stood and took it. Let's kill it. Hi, Zavik. Oh, we gotta go by N. This time we knew. A little bit faster this time. Where's the loot? What do we got? How am I trying to get you killed? What'd I do? What am I wearing? Oh, same thing. How am I trying to get you killed? What'd I do? I was specifically trying not to get you killed. I've seen it work trying to farm you up a helmet to keep you alive. Oh, I've never done this one. No wonder I didn't know what to do. This must have been one of the ones I locked randomly. Not break the... What are you talking about? What are you talking... What'd I do? Not break the line. Well, yeah, you were trying to pull a shaman. Yeah, shamans have magic, dummy. Oh, that hurt. I throw a target. Do they? Well, the ogres can hit for 8 with both magic and with the melee, and the shamans also can do magic that hits for 8 with a range of 4 squares. I looked them up. I'm very careful, trying to keep us alive. I spent another. I used up all the 6,000 runes I bought yesterday, all but like 300, and I got no helmet before I left work. That's a cute outfit. I like it. I don't think I got an option to... I didn't get an option to do the thing. I think everybody left the group instantly. Oh, I got player commendations. I got 2. Alright, so we got that thing. We're up to level 29. Look, how's our hunting log doing? Yeah, look, we could do all these hunting logs if we wanted to. More about that later. Oh, we got more of these. Whatever. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, do we have to do that? Or should we do that? I don't know. Go that way. You like the music, don't you? This might be my favorite. Makes me feel the worst for those explosions I saw. So nobody has commented on the microphone, so I'm assuming it sounds the same or so similar that you can't tell the difference. Which is what I would expect. I shouldn't waste time talking with me. I often left a message stating you would return to the Rising Stones at once. Well, I did, and then I came back here because you want me to talk to you. See, this is just weird. But you can see which ones you've done by they have a check mark. Oops. One paying attention ran to the gate. Sorry, horsey. We're going over here. Random Fox. We got Spring Fox. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. We haven't got a lot of comments about it, but do people like the new transitions? Are people happier with those? Do they seem more random? Is that something people like to see? And you know, maybe we can. I don't want to say want to see more of because I don't know if how easy it would be to get more, but positive response, negative response, don't care. Phase 12, you're hale and whole. I came soon as been affiliated with Phobia of Sir Amaric's request. You've completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it. Then I would hear your report. I don't report to you. I come less and less by the day. You converse with Midgard, Soma? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish, and is in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years? Like them, but you're biased? I also like them, but I'm also biased. That's resurrection and more rejuvenation for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Amaric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgard somewhere in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. Ah, the good old diplomatic lies. As for how we shall present our revelation of Sir Amaric's emissary, you may leave that to me. Hey, remain here for now. Is there something you're not telling us, Galia? You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you're missing something important. I'm clicking. It's not going. Topher, Finn, Midgardsormr stripped you of your blessing of light. Are you alright? How do you feel? I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. Why is the clicking not working? It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgardsormr made mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Althik and Nimia, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgardsormr ever watch over the source from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this covenant was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Hydaelyn herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let's keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Trying to hide my mouse as best I can. It's hard when I can't see what you guys see. I can't see myself. Art thou a pawn or a master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? Death and destruction.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale.
And now we have voice lines.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness.
You don't need Adam arrows. You just need to level up your range. They don't give you more damage. They make you more likely to hit. But, I mean, whatever. Just stay safe.
Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature.
When do we get new voice actors? Soon?
Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
I'm not a big fan of his voice.
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
I didn't even say anything. She just came in, made some assumptions, and left. And everybody's staring at us.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
And by the way, Zelik, once I use up these runes, I'm probably going to switch to something else. As you said, range or melee or magic is not an effective means of farming these things. So I'm going to move on to level up my ranged elsewhere. These guardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries. Nearly 1,000 years. That's also centuries. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet, regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that these guardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it's not Midgardsormr who roared, a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Until such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. That's the one thing, the light is blocked by the microphone a little bit. Actually, that might be good. Well, no, because then it's not falling on my face. It needs to fall on my face, I think. Ere I forget, I believe Mombrita has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there's been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Asians. They informed her that our business with the Guardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be alone once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. Alright. All done with this your talk of dragons? Wonderful, because the Asians are next on the menu. Let's head into the solar, shall we? Is it solar or solar? Does it matter? Probably not. There's probably like 10 people on the planet that know how to know the difference. If there is a difference. And they're probably all like 95 and in England. Probably never even heard of Twitch. Or YouTube. Or the internet.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon.
Alright, weapon. I like
I
weapons.
believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Excellent.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Alright, what are we doing?
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Asian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
Okay.
Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Asian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Okay.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Asian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Asian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
Well, there's one way to
So
find
we'll
out.
just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods?
These two are married, right? Because they're always together and they fight like they're married.
Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Forget what?
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
See, I have no problem with his voice actor.
Indeed.
Or hers.
I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Asian soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Asian appears.
If only we had some sort of bag of holding that could hold lots of stuff.
That's the very problem we set out to solve, and I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
This seems like a bad idea.
If you mean to tap the great river of ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge
gonna make a
like to the one
wasteland.
which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land?
Still seems like a bad idea.
Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
I still don't follow.
I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
I always like going to war based on good feelings. You know, I don't have really strategy, but, you know, if I feel like if we just move our forces into the, you know, follow the river, I got a good feeling.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out.
It looks like a tuning fork.
Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether.
Alright, where to then?
Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place...
How do you know what was going
I should be
on?
much obliged
He just burst
if
in
you
knowing
assist me
everything?
in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During
Meridianum.
Operation Archon, the
Meridianum.
Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end, they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
Fancy.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
My hair is getting
If I
more
didn't
unruly
know
every day.
better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arsians will next appear.
There's one behind you.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alfino. We could hardly refuse you.
Yes, we can.
Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thancred
Fine.
and Papalimo shall accompany you.
Okay, I guess.
Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime, I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
Well, let's go to war. Again.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Cookie! Nom. Eat cookie. Cookie gone. Cookie gone. It would seem that events will have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation. Though I wish otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The fourth have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilfrid. Why can't they just go Wilfrid? Do you think they misspelled it and just kept it? Wilfrid will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at our headquarters in Ulda. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines. I bet you do. Frontline Fox, always. Jumping right in the foxhole. You do take you to Northern Thailand, do they not? We too must say our farewells to Rising Stones for a time. Flamen travels to Uldan, we shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on our sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations. Threatened by primals and troubled by dragons, we need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it's my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall fail. How extraordinary that my little Ascilla is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand at her side not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ulda has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with her streets. Woe betide the blackguard that so much glares your direction, milady. Ah, I should be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way, then? Alright, be safe. Alright, then. Oh, this guy. Commander Levelus sent word of your coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Malsha. But returning to the task at hand. Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Raban's push. Such a force likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. Galleons could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Edelstein, that we might coordinate our counter-strategy. In the meantime, I'll inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it'll be welcome tidings. This is where I just point me where I'm supposed to fight stuff. Oh, right next one. Lieutenant Sapphire, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian draughtsmen you see have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices, of Imperial design no less. By my order, the Flame stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news of the latest movements of the Imperial Army. I would once again ask for your aid. Yeah, where are they? I'll kill them. We keep a close eye on the Guardian garrison, foreseeing the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squad seemed leaving the castle too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They decided to take the field to meet this assault head-on. I have apprised your fellow Scions of the situation and am heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pay report to Lieutenant Alien and lend your much welcome strength to the counteroffensive. Alright, there we go. Alien! Tell me where to go! Tell me who to kill! Oh look, the whole gang's here. Wow, I thought you guys were... Oh, well. They're doing their own little thing here, and they're... whatever. Glad to have you with us, Kalia. As I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained. Random facts. Look at the anniversary facts. No, wait. This is the spring 20... Oh, is this new? It's Goth Fox. Is this the first time we've seen this one? I know I have once before? Oh, okay. As I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained, the Guardians have deployed a small force from Castle Meridianum. Remember? Oh, grass on the street, Treeborn. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalaman's Talons. We also spied several squadrons attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. They wish you to rush to the fourth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pose supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Show Fox. Yep, here's Fox. Captain Ilbert. Greetings, Scion. I understand that the commander bids you and your fellows come to lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at your disposal, the fourth should have little trouble contending with all the Guardians by throw at them. What do you think, Treeborn? You like it? Even you cannot be everywhere at once. The third was getting restless, holed up in Ulda, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plan's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack. Reinforcements are welcome. We have enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. It would be best to avoid staging battle anywhere near this much cerulean. Let's take this fight to the Garleans. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should these sword tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, Science will join the fourth and give battle to this main column. You're the third then, warrior Vite. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yu Hayes. His scouts should have a rough idea where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. Alright, here we go. So, by the way, for those of you that don't know, our plan tomorrow is we're going to do a little bit of DBD, but then we're going to switch over to a game request. Turnip Boy does tax evasion, which we've played before, but it was requested, one stream game, so we'll do that as soon as Pix is on tomorrow. A pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are wont to pave the road to greater coin. Now, this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts, I imagine. We need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground, and make sure to root out all these would-be raiders. Seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you in your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. This will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. You notice he doesn't actually tell me where to go. Lucky I'm sidekick or whatever. Also, I can fly. I got knocked down. Just gonna stab him. I don't care. Stabby stab. Do I have a heal spell? I feel like I should. This one is the class that Kyrell likes, so I'm pretty sure Kyrell has healed me before. Level 52. It takes a little practice. You seem grim, Scion. I take it that means between us, more than a few guardians will be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly make us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another of those Magitech horrors. It's time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the 4th and let Lieutenant Allian know the west is now clear. Hey, Pixels. Oh, I was just talking about you. So tomorrow, as soon as you get on, we will be starting Turnip Boy does tax evasion, okay? Tomorrow morning? That's the plan. So the sooner you get on, the sooner we'll start Turnip Boy to tax evasion. I appreciate it if you would do the same when you report to Lieutenant Edelstein. It's fine, we can do DBD until then. And you'll have until I have dinner time to finish it. I don't know if that'll be enough time, but that counts as one stream, I think. So we'll have at most 7 hours, I think. No, 6.5 hours. Lieutenant Sapphire, what news of the Guardians? They're dead, sir. The raiding parties are no more? Then excellent. The Amagina? The Amagina engineers may be most relieved to hear that the planet is no longer in immediate danger. I can't talk. Thank you again for your assistance. I got more materia. You must be anxious for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Allian has reported a sound victory over the main column, informing me the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. You like this one? That's the second show fox we had on this one. Ah, but one that is. The Rhodesian... The Rogadan lady with the large axe? What appears she has chosen to remain inside the battle. I know not what task keeps us from return to civilization, but Northern Thanalan is no place to wander alone. Nope, got away. Even for capable sorts such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you could check on her before you continue on your way. This music actually fits this area, I think. That's dead.
Hold on. I won't be a second.
How do you know I'm not an enemy?
The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Oh, I like her.
I know, I know. As Urianger never tires of
like
reminding
it?
me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one. And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciating.
We could do like a makeup tutorial now?
Considering how unalike we are, It's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
Really? I think you guys be into that.
Aye, that ought to do it.
I'll be honest, I'm not an expert on makeup. I don't do much myself.
So far, so good. At these concentrations,
Free face
it
reveal?
shouldn't
Yeah.
matter too much if
That's
something
not
goes
happening.
awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed?
I did.
The
It's
siphon
fake.
works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
I brushed my tail. I mean, the whole reason I became a VTuber is because I didn't want to do makeup all the time.
A useful talent.
I can imagine how, like, streamers that, you know, get all, like, put makeup on every time they do a stream. That'd be so annoying.
Hanasian, are they onto us?
I will admit I'm particularly bad at eyeliner. I hate stuff near my eyes. So this eyeliner like I have on, I probably would not use that very frequently in my life.
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Charlian, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth. Meddler.
Right on 3 counts.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Yeah, could you be more like, high-pitched?
Your instincts serve you well.
He's
But
very
come,
nasally.
Be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands.
It felt like he turned and looked at us.
We meet at last, warrior of light.
I feel like he's towering over me, but
I am Nabriales.
by his voice, it sounds like he'd be like 3 feet tall.
And you have
He's-
long
he's
been
more of a toady.
thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Yeah, it seemed like the right thing to do.
Oh, bugger.
I like her a
You
lot.
Settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense.
Well, you're about to get another
What's
chance.
This? I do not sense the blessing of light. Oh, dear. Could it be that frail Hydelin has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
Is this the first time we've seen this guy? I thought we were dealing with La Habrea. Who's this guy?
What did that bastard want with us?
To be annoying?
Nabriales, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious.
Yeah, he does seem kind of a... I can't say that on stream. Sorry, he seemed like the kind of person that would use a roofie.
But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff. Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Good thing we can teleport, but he already teleported, so we're a little bit late. We teleport. Go, 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 go. She's not moving. You should be moving. Oh, well, thank you. I would like to be better doing makeup, but I don't really have, like, where do I go? I go to work and I go to the grocery store. That's about it. And neither one of them really encourages makeup. You're here. That's the least why staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now. Is that when streaming? I don't need it when streaming. That would say maybe take longer to get on stream. Hi Don, how's it going? Welcome, welcome.
You too.
Top to box.
So, you were able to divine my
Wait.
intent. What now, warrior of light?
Why are there two of you?
But that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull and quite incapable
I'm confused.
of barring my entry.
There's two of you. Well, one of you has an I in your name instead of an L. I'm perpetually confused. It's very confusing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, so I have a lot of different apps up. If you look at all the different fonts, it becomes clear. For instance, when Pando welcomed you, it put it all lowercase, which made it more obvious. But welcome to both of you, or assuming you're not the same person. Oh, well, welcome all the same.
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
You the same? Oh. Well, still, you're welcome. You're welcome here.
The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain.
Doesn't she still have the blessing light? I thought I stripped it away from me, not her.
My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
He's gonna go get those roofies.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
Why are we just standing here?
Will not harm her!
I'm not gonna ban you for something that, like... That's ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. I don't think I've banned anybody. Is there a way I can see my ban list? How about this way to see my ban list? It was 100. I bumped up to 250 a while back. Sure, I did become more expensive. Okay, go get some food. Moderation. I also have banned a few people. It's been a while though. I haven't banned anybody for almost a year. Is it? I don't think so. Mombrita.
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
So what, you're gonna come in here and make extra accounts to get Fox coins to do more emotes and stuff? And pump up my viewership at the same time? Oh no, I'm powerless against your evil plan. I don't know. Botting? That's not botting. No, botting is when you bring a robot here and start spamming stuff. The only bots I have are Cinnamon and the... Haha, you missed. You missed. I need a point and laugh. I bet there's a point and laugh animation somewhere. I can point. Can I point?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power.
You always get the rares. And you throw them at me.
Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals?
Why am I still just standing there?
Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
I'm still waiting for you to get the lucky on the throw fish one again. Because that'll just be silly.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Is that a thing? But I'm a tier 3. Like, I'm automatically the highest tier. Look, hold on, I'm gonna type. Look, I'm automatically the highest tier. I think. Yeah, see? But I don't think I've ever caught a rare. Why don't Boba at me?
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
I don't count. Yeah, I get garbage. The chrysalis. Okay, I have to go brush my tail, before we continue. Alright, so I'll be right back. We're gonna run an ad real quick. Before we go into this place. Ah! I think I hit by a fish. Alright, I'll be right back, okay? I was waiting for you to do that before I came back. I'll fish when I get back, okay? I'll be right back, okay? I gotta remember my microphone's upside down now. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, let's see what I catch. Alright, I'm done. Alright, we fish. What we get? You gotta wait your turn, Pixels. It's my turn to fish. Yeah, get in line. Bum, 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 bum. You wait your turns, Alec. It's Pixel's turn after me. You gotta wait in line. I got a rare! Oh, I did get a rare. Oh, cool. I can catch a rare. Tree board, come on, we got a line. Alright, I guess we are forming a line. Does it form a line? I don't know how this works. Alright, we're coming back though. We got we're back. Oh yeah, okay, it looks like it's going right. I guess it's going in order. Alright, so we got the Chrysalis. Should I do this as tank maybe? Probably better. What's the best thing to join for the Chrysalis? I mean, I guess we'll see what the thing is. Right, average wait time 9 minutes. All right, so if we do, what if we switch to tank? Tank. You got a Big Mama pickle? You got a pickle? That's awesome. And Zara caught a pineapple? Are you gonna put them together? That'd probably be bad, wouldn't it? Alright, looks like less than 5 minutes for this. Okay, that's better. We'll do a tank. Or is that a fish? Is the Big Mama pickle a fish? No. Also, it's 3 stars. What's there supposed to be 3 star? I mean, I guess epic is 1 star. Rare 3 star. I don't get it. But I got a rare 2 star. What do stars mean? I don't get it either. Well, if I actually had the game showing on the screen, you could probably see what it is. We could probably go, hold on. Oh, let me close that. Fish game, okay. Let's look at the this thing. Okay, so we're gonna look at what we call it. There's a nugget. Oh, it's actually a chicken nugget. A vape. Black red eye. Blue discus. Salmon, trout, perch. Barracuda, mussel, hermit crab. I'm looking at it. There's the rabbitfish. Looks like they have weights too. There's a watch. Aropema. Red discus, clownfish. I caught a clownfish. Oh, and the yellow tang I just caught. Big Mama. It's a pickle. There it is. T-Born, there's the pickle right there. It's Big Mama pickle. It's just a pickle. There's that sea turtle. Tuna. The rubber ducky's rare. Oh, that's cute. Looks a little plushy. Finished fish. Wait, is that a play on the Swedish fish? Orange mandarin fish. I think Zarek's caught all the epic ones. Turtle. That's just a pineapple. Is there anything better? Duck, duck, go. I didn't see you catch that one. Oh, Pixel's caught a legendary singing fish. Legendary pink rubber ducky. I got 48 out of 117. It's a giant pickle. It's a half-kilogram pickle, which is very big. That's over a pound. That's a pretty big pickle. Although I don't really know how big pickles are in general because I usually get the cut ones. You know what? I'm gonna go to. We got a few minutes. I'm gonna go. I don't know why I'm hunting these things. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? These don't matter. If we can't get any more rank ups, then these don't matter. And these are in different... Those are in a dungeon anyway. Doesn't matter. Can I not jump on the desk? That's upsetting. I can jump on the table. Why can I not jump on the desk? Forget me, go. I'm trying to go. But I have to wait in line. Hey, look at that. Is that a floating candle? I think that is a floating candle. That's kind of cool. That's actually a good idea so you can't accidentally burn down your desk. Burn down your house. Because, you know, if the candle burns out, instead of, like, catching fire on stuff, it just, like, puts itself out. Oh, no, 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 cancel! I did the wrong thing. I'm so stupid. I did the wrong thing. I thought we were in line for the other thing. I'm so dumb. Nobody said anything. I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna go fast. Enemy appeared where? Oh, it's invulnerable. Never mind. I didn't know. My bad. My bad. I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's on me. I've never been here. I think I've done this place before, I just don't remember. Oh, wait, is this the one where we're supposed to, like, pull the whole place? I don't remember. Where'd you come from? Get over here. This whole time I thought I was doing the right thing, but I was not. Oh, we need to move. Get over here. Come on. Coliseum loincloth. That sounds like something I shouldn't wear. You got another one? That's the second pickle today. I like pickles. I'm not opposed to this trend. I mean, yeah, bigger, better. That's fine. Can I pull him around? Try to second one as best I can. I mean, if they can't fit in your mouth, they're probably too big, right? At that point, you gotta cut them down. Oh wait, where'd you come from? Either I'm the worst tank in the world, or they're standing and stuff. Because a lot of people are taking damage, and I don't know. Other than that thing attacking that one person. I might just be a bad tank. Wasn't planning on doing this place. I was planning on doing something else. Four enemies appear? Where? How is anything I can do about those guys? Let me look at the loot. Did he just punch me back? I wasn't paying attention. I just hate that I clicked the wrong button. I feel so stupid. You know, that means it's gonna take even longer, isn't it? Come on. Why not? Just grab everything. From the fish market? I actually have 2 jars of pickles in my house right now, I think. I'm gonna touch that. Yeah, I should be standing there. Do y'all need to stand there? Does it go faster if we all stand there? I say that I hit the wrong button, so I didn't mean to do this dungeon. Oh, that's bad. Everybody's good. Alright, everybody's moving. I'll get into the crystal. Yeah, break the crystal. Break the crystals. This is a good one. If he hits me, he's not hitting me. I'll get that to the healer. Healer, you're good. Alright, time to go. I don't care about the loot. I actually got a commission, although I didn't do great. So I queued up for the wrong stupid thing, because I'm stupid. Why can I not click this? No, that's what we just did. Alright, less than 5 minutes on this. So switch, let's switch back to Red Mage and see what it was on that. It is 5 minutes, so... I guess I'll stick to Red Mage and I don't know. Red Mage doesn't seem to have an attack thing. What happens if you change class and start trying to do stuff? Does it tell you, no, you can't do that? You're stupid? Or you just have to change back by the time the thing starts. There's a lot of people out here with blue quests. Do you have any good fates I can do? This is pretty good. I'm gonna go try for this one. It's got a shorter time. Higher level, shorter time. Let's go for it. You stop putting AoEs on me. It's probably a poor choice for this, because I do not have a lot of healing. Not any healing. Not bad. Figure we could do that one. Watch, it's gonna turn out that the tank was much, much quicker. Dodged it. Big rock. Easy peasy. Now we wait. And wait. And we wait. What's that? Is it just stuck up here? Hello? Can't seem to get off my horse. How are you up here? Are you stuck? Do you need help? What is it? What are you? It's shiny. I can't click on it though. Is that a player pet? Is that his pet up there? Is that a thing that happens? How's that happen? Well, there's nothing over here. There's no telling what that is, so we'll go this way. There's another right there, too. A lot of, things over here. Bun, bun, bun. Oh, it's a carbuncle. But how's it up there? Is that Tataro's carbuncle? How'd it get up there? And why isn't she upset about it anymore? That's so weird. But that's not in like a place you'd like. Most people wouldn't even notice it. And we're still not even forming a party yet. You think it's still there? 8 locations around Mordona? Oh, okay. Back to the tutorial. Or the whatever music. The main opening screen music. Oh, by the way, I do want to give an update on my arm. So I've been stretching it. And I noticed today that I can do stretches that hurt yesterday that don't hurt today. I mean, unless I stretch them even further. And my range of motion is much better. Like, I can reach around and touch my back. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you know how, okay, take your arm, hold it up like this. Hold on. Is it holding up? Okay. And then bring it down to your stomach. And then move it in the direction of your fingers around to your back. That hurts a little bit, but I can actually reach my back now. Before, I'd reach like my side, and like when I was putting on lotion and stuff, like reaching my side with that arm was hard. But now I can reach around to my back, and it only like hurts a little bit. Now I can do this stretch where you put your, okay, take your arm, hold it straight out in front of you, and put your hand on your elbow, and bring it to the side. I could do that a bit better today. I could also do this thing where I put my hand on my back and push my elbow up. That's one I'm still working on. I gotta work on that a bit more. But I'm thinking if I can do all these things, maybe Beat Saber won't be so bad. So I'm gonna take 1 more week off Beat Saber, like I said. This week we're gonna take off Beat Saber. And then next week, Beat Saber should be back. I think. So, what, like 9 days? I don't know, maybe? I don't remember. I'm finding motions that hurt a little bit, and I'm slowly, like, getting close to them, and stretching out. But see, instead of doing, like, when I do Beat Saber, it's like I'm doing a lot at once, but I'm doing, like, small, like, just, like, little stretches every now and then I space it out a few hours. And usually, it does end up hurting a little bit in the evening if I do a little bit too much. Yeah, if I do too much, it starts hurting in the evening, but it feels better in the morning. Like, so much better. And, like, this morning, I have a lot more range of motion than I did. So, it's nowhere near what my left arm has, but we're getting there. Oh, no! Alright, I'm just gonna go out and say this guy is giving off a very, very unsavory date vibe. You can tell from her facial expression that it is non-consensual. Okay. Alright, I gotta pay attention and do my stuff right. I screwed up. Alright. Oh, I lost my target. It's kind of looking at me. I'm gonna move away. I'm not looking at me. Where's he looking? Oh, we are supposed to stop these things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm almost dying. I should probably stop taking them. I don't know what I'm doing. There's no instructions. Are you supposed to be attacking something? Everybody's in the circle. Okay. Alright, any more darkness. I gotta stop free casting Jolt. Alright, I'll eat the thing, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, I didn't die. I can't move very fast now. I keep getting hit by these things. That didn't seem dodgeable. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Can we hit him again? Alright, keep hitting him. Find my Sarcassian to automatically cancel it. Oh, I got sucked in. We got sucked in. Uh-oh. Everybody's over. Why is that guy not wearing a shirt? Are we scattering or standing together? Does it matter? We're not standing that? Or we're not? Everybody's avoiding that one. I think we need to stand in this one though, right? Do we need more than two people stand in this? Okay, we lived. Make it, do we stand in it? Did we lose? Oh, okay. My bad, I didn't attack the thing. Where is he? Oh, I like that I can just jump to him when he dodges around. That's nice. Secret Asian man, I love, oh, that's great. I love it. I love that. Get out of here. Maybe work on yourself and then, you know, women will date you without you having to kidnap them and drug them. Palm up like holding a plate. With elbow down, rotate hand clockwise, right hand. 180 degrees. Wait. Clockwise. Wait, with elbow down? Okay, rotate hand clockwise. Clockwise. I can't rotate clockwise. Like, how are you supposed to rotate your hand clockwise when it's like, it doesn't turn that way? It turns the other way. I'm confused. Where? Oh, there we go. Hi, you can stand up now. You're welcome. Palm up like holding a plate with elbow down, rotate hand clockwise. There's no clockwise. Clockwise, you mean counterclockwise?
You're safe. Thank the 12.
I mean, clockwise is, you know, I don't know. As I'm saying, it doesn't turn. Like, it doesn't turn clockwise. If you're palm up, your right hand cannot turn clockwise. If you're holding your palm out in front of you, like this, you cannot rotate it clockwise. That's not because my arms hurt. That's because the arms don't bend that way. Maybe we should pick up the staff.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
Yes, I do those days too.
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
He sounds like a Scooby-Doo villain.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Suck him in.
What trickery is this? No. No. Cannot. No.
One in the trap, ready to go. We be fast and he be slow. I'm just confused what you're saying because there is no way.
Use Tube Samadhi to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free.
Right? Go, magic stick.
Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light. Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Give me the tuning fork.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me. I shall make you pay for your insolence.
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light.
I don't know how she got stripped of the light. I know how I got stripped of it, but how did she get stripped of it?
Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
You know, like that thing in your hand?
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Am I rotating my wrist or my shoulder? And where, my elbow's down, where is that going? Like, is my palm still, you want my palm to face down? I want my palm to stay facing up. I don't know where my arm starts.
Master Louis, I understand now. The choice you made.
My hand! I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, so I got my hand, look, okay, here it is. My hand, can it show? Is it showing? Look. I can rotate like this. Like this. That's how I rotate my hand. That's wrist. If your hand is palm up, your right hand is palm up, you cannot rotate it clockwise. That makes your thumb go down, which is... I don't think it's possible.
In death, there is life. Farewell, Urianger.
So no, I'm not doing that one because I don't know how to do it. Don't worry about it. We got here a turning point. She's about to sacrifice herself.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
No. What did she do?
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Well, let me listen to you. Alright, we broke his soul. His soul is dead. Alakostas was the person that's researching all this.
Moonbreeder. She's gone.
I liked her too. We would have had another opportunity. We didn't have to do that right now. That seemed like an unnecessary sacrifice.
My friend. The Ascian is dead. This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice.
Hi, Corden.
I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Minfilia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
The hand doesn't rotate, the wrist rotates.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. It's just killing the mood. Killing the mood.
She gave her life to temper the blade of light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Ariange know?
Nobody's told him yet. But he probably knows anyway.
My friend, there is something.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Don. I appreciate it. 2 months. Yeah, Funa here. Take another look at this outfit. As pies and stuff go flying by. Well, thank you for the prime sub. I really appreciate it. 2 months.
I heard all, my lady.
Is there like a speaking tube outside here? Oh, thank you for the 100 bits, Carol. And that started a hype train. Kitty kitty hype train.
The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens. Yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not?
We didn't get to spend a lot of time with her, but I liked her.
Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louis Soir. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hither to the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history.
I don't want to, you know, insult anyone's grief and how they deal with it. But this woman just gave her life, and you're talking about somebody else.
When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louis Soir gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louis Soir I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louis Soir hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence.
I don't know, I'm not buying it.
Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louis Soir's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart.
I will go after this
Speakest
cutscene,
thou in
okay?
earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louis Soir's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
How do we know it
Let us
worked?
continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
She's not actually holding this thing. Alright, I think we gotta go brush. It's that time again. It's not quite time. We got 6 minutes left. But I doubt we'll get a better time, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and brush to be safe. I must have gone late last time. I'm going to take the full 3 minutes because I need to get more... I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll be right back, okay? We brush. Alright, I am back. Wait, what? I mean, if you want me to try it, throw it in Discord with pictures. I don't know what you're saying. I'm confused. Like, I don't know, like, is my arm straight? Is my arm bent? Is my arm, like, you know, on my head? I don't know. Unclear. Instructions unclear. Confused. Press on. Press on! Don't bulb at me. A woman just died and people are throwing tea at me. Look at how it is. Let's see how it is. We're not doing a makeup stream. Never have I seen Oriange so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. We shall gather in the Charlene Manor to celebrate Mobita's life and mourn her passing. You guys are just trying to get a free face reveal out of it. Oh. How about this one? I know what you're doing. If I wanted my face on camera, I would be a VTuber. How do you do a makeup tutorial without a face reveal? I'm just baffled that I just don't see how you do it. It's like, how do you go hiking in the mountains without seeing mountains? I mean, I guess you could be blind, but still. As Moonbreeder was a native of Charlian, I feel it was only fitting we gather before the Mark of the Scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? It is a monument found at Rathfrost and is sacred to Thaldiak, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul, and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. Pretty much. I mean, Corin, we'd be a lot further along if I hadn't been stupid, so I just didn't think I had to do the chrysalis, right? And so I go into Duty Finder, and I'm like, oh, chrysalis. So I go in here, and I clicked on it, but nothing happened. Like, it's just like this. I'm like, oh, okay, we're set. And so I hit join. But I still had the leveling thing leveled. Or clicked. And so I end up doing a leveling dungeon without realizing. Screenshot a Fox model in Photoshop? That's how? I mean, but that requires different. That's something completely different. You see how terrible I am at drawing. Oh, it'd be a nice view if it wasn't cloudy. Because I think you can see, yeah, you can see the crystal spire, crystal tower right there. Are we close to having to do the crystal tower? You think we'll hit that tomorrow if we have some time? Actually, I don't think we'll have time for this tomorrow. Next week? Oh, look, it looks like a little scroll. Yeah, I can see why this rock, this scholar or whatever. Take a while. They take a while to do, or they take a while to get to? How close am I? They're not even talking about it right now. All I know is I'm supposed to do it at some point. Both? So it's a long way away and it takes a long time? Got it.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser, but I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it.
Yeah, she did seem very no nonsense.
And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Life for death, a fair exchange.
Listen, you immortal dragon, you need to go away. This is not the time.
Bargains will be struck.
I went showed our respect. So, like, how many hours would you say I'm away from that? Like, are we looking like 5 hours or like 50 hours? Is it better measured in number of streams or years or... the crystal thing. I'm told we have to do it for story. I mean, I can't do it right now, but I have to do it for the story at some point, right? If there's a point where I won't be able to progress any further. Should I do it right now? Or should I save it for next Friday and just do it in one stretch? I thought I had to do it. I thought it must be done to progress out of ARR. I'm not understanding something. I'm missing some key factor. My understanding was that I'm going to be progressing this story, and at some point they're going to be like, you cannot go any further until you go to the Crystal Tower thing. Is that not the case? Am I confused? I do think too much. Also, I can't jump on this desk. Somebody tell me why I cannot jump on this desk. It's the only piece of furniture I found that I can't jump on. Except maybe this chair. Can I jump on the chair? I can jump on the chair. I don't understand why that desk is exempt. I do it all the time on everybody else's desk. Why this one? So I said our farewells. The palace sadness is diminished but little. Forgive me, as antecedent, it's my job to be the pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way. And not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, Acalia? Soonish. Okay. Thank you. I will try to get there today. That way we can have it set up and we can start Crystal Tower first thing on next Friday. It's as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Louiswa, Moonbreeda, our fellows of the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need to remind you of this, of course. It is for my own benefit that I repeat these words. A reaffirmation of my own chosen path. You know, I've heard a series where, like, they consider it fair trade if 100 people die to take down, like, a dragon or something. Ascians are just as bad as dragons. Maybe worse. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again, Acalia. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. A victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, the living forge ever on, towards the light of a new day. That felt like a turning point. Have you a moment, Acalia? I believe Edie wished a word with you. I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles. She has not been herself since Moonbreed's passing, and my heart aches to see her so downcast. Is she here? We have 1 hour left. Watch, she's gonna tell me to go to Crystal Tower right now. Hey, it's Galia, great. Yeah, she seems really downtrodden. Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but Sai, it's just hard, you know. Okay, never mind. The thing is, I knew Moon would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this. Which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a little while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. Trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult at the best of times, and well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, but I just can't face it at the moment. So I was wondering, do you think you could maybe collect it for me? I have the coin to pay for the flower right here. Thank you so much. I've been waiting for you and the daisy at Rathfrost. Alright, well, let's go get this flower. Is it a daisy actually from the moon? Is there a moon? There's a moon, right? Bum, 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 bum. You know, there was a, what was that, Log Horizon where, the server was on the moon. What can I do for you today, adventurer? Eldritch trinket to trade? Money for a flower. How much is it? Hey, they got you on errands now? Snort. Them signs really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? Send in the savor of Eorzea to the Bleeding Market? Fine use of your time that is. Seriously though, you'd best learn how to say no, or they'll have you mucking out the chocobo stables next. I think I did that when I got my chocobo. Anyway, what was it you were here to pick up? The moon daisy, was it? Here, then take it. Until that eat lasts, I've got a wide selection of headwear in stock if she ever decides to replace that dotty old mask of hers. God knows she needs to. Well, now we know why she doesn't want to see this person. Bum, 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 bum. Just gotta go around this rock. Oh, Greenwood can be so annoying. She just will not take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists I replace my visor with something more fashionable. When I tell her I like it just fine the way it is, she says this again, and then again, and then again. It drives me crazy. What I mean to say is, I really appreciate you doing this for me. So anyway, let's see it. One flower. That's also the thing they use for bodies. The tile. They don't actually show a body when you're carrying a body. Sigh. Moonbeat love these things, you know. I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows I'm still thinking of her.
I'll never forget you, Moon. None of us will.
You again. Go away.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
I think we're running out of time. Dragons! Where are they going? That's...
Is that what I think it is?
What do you call a group of dragons? A horde?
Hello, can you hear me?
Of dragons. Thunder! It's a thunder! Or a flight, a wing, a weir. A weir of dragons. They have you collect them every now and then in your inventory for quests.
We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
And they put the flower marker on it instead of actually having some sort of corpse. We've had at least 2 quests where we had to move bodies. Probably more. Considering how many people we've killed, it's probably not more. Bum, bum, bum. Besides, if dead bodies always disappeared into like puffs of crystals and or you know like light things, how would skeletons come, huh? Skeleton enemies? You think they just materialize as skeletons? That gotta be something. My apologies for the interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn of Moonbreedy's passing. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy from Korthas will soon arrive, and we must hasten to hear her report. I'd say the skeletons inside most people. You know, the average number of skeletons inside of a person is like... is more than 1. It's greater than 1. The envoy is here. Exactly. I thank you for receiving me at such short notice. Time's of the essence, so I forgo the usual pleasantries, if I may. Certainly, you come with us with news of the Gervanians? The dragons have begun their attack in earnest. The first wave reached the Central Highlands a short while ago, and battle was joined soon thereafter. Sir Amric himself sallied forth with a contingent of temple knights and several companies of the noble house's finest. The beasts were ultimately forced into retreat. Our victory, if such it may be called, came at the cost of many of our own. Too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Gervanians renew their assault. You paint a grim picture, my lady. Is it reinforcements you seek, then? We do. Though it pricks our pride, it is plain to see we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks thus thinned by the Horde. Sir Amric would meet with you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. Very well, I shall report for Korthas at once. I must warn you, however, that the development of Crystal Blaze is by no means assured. Our commitment to quelling the arrested Ul'dah must take precedence. It is with such contingency in mind that I must make another request. Science and Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all three of the grand companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? I will gladly appeal to the grand companies on your behalf. I dare not promise a favorable reply. You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzean Alliance, I can well imagine how our plea will be received. But the fate of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We must explore every avenue still open to us, no matter how unpromising. I see. Very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations and have them present your request directly to the heads of the grand companies. In the event that your plea does receive a favorable answer, I know that any support is certain to be conditional. Demands will be made of Ishgard. That's only to be expected. Rest assured that I speak with Sir Amric's authority in this matter, and that our actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. This brings me to my final request, a personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander much desire to speak with you regardless of your fellow's involvement. You faced Midgardstormer and survived. Anything you can share of your experience may yield us an advantage over our foe. Thank you. You wear the mantle of hero well. It would seem the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead. Seek me out when you arrive, Acalia. Why? I'm not there to talk to you. I'm there to talk to Sir Amric. What? Are they fighting other knights? Oh.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken.
That's not how you break a cycle. That's how you keep a cycle going.
Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus. The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
Yeah, I wonder why the dragons didn't just fly into the city. They got wings. Alright, Camp Dragonhead we go. You know, if it gets too bad, we also, if we run into this too fast, the story lock, we have this other quest we can do real quick. That feels more like a primal quest. Seems I was a switcher, Kalia. You two, however, have arrived with time to spare, for host is yet to make an appearance. The murmurings about camp tell of some manner of trouble at the gates of judgment. In Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is afoot. First, I must feed my chocobo. Here you go, Quasidia. This feels like it's coming up a lot today. Hey, bothered bowman. The gates of judgment are much more than mere doors. They're the outermost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. If our first line of defense can be so easily shattered. Tenter-hooked Temple Knight? When I laid eyes on Lady Iceheart, I felt the marrow freeze within my bones. Dyspeptic? Is that like upset stomach? Dragoon? Heretic scum, how dare them they meddle with our divine protections. I shall rid our nation of their blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one. Trembling Temple Knight. Well, we need not to fret over much. There are several layers of arcane protection. This shield the city from invasion. Mother will be fine. Alright, magic's down. Magic shield gone. It would seem the heretic struck the first and most telling blow against Ishgard. Silence, we expected you at Camp Dragonhead. My apologies, we chanced to hear that there had been trouble at the gates and thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you learned of the heretic's treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. Is it really treachery? You know they're enemies. It's not really treachery. They're just... whatever. Let's speak more of this back at the camp. Ceramic awaits you. Lady Iceheart is grown bold indeed. If she would risk direct action against the city, come let's do as we were bid and return to Camp Dragonhead. Lord Hoshfont will know where Ceramic means to receive us. I mean, it looked like they fought the knights in battle. This one's coming up latte too. You know, I'm not a big fan of honor in battle, personally. But then again, I would never go to war for something trivial. See, look. Can I jump on this desk? Look at this. I can jump on his face. I'm all on his desk. He's fine. How dare you look down at me? It's reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland teeters upon the very brink of disaster. I was just noticing that I can't jump on Minfilia's desk cord. It's the only piece of furniture I can't jump on in this whole game that I've found so far. I can literally jump on any other piece of furniture. Though a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flame of courage within my heart. Ah, but you did not come to Dragonhead to listen to my prattling. Lord Commander Jet has arrived and will treat with you in the intercessory. Alright, hold on. Look at my face. What do I look like to you? Look at those ears. Look at that tail. What do I look like to you? I'm a cat. You should know by now, if you have any experience with cats, cats tend to get on the highest thing they can find and knock stuff off. That's what they do. That's a cat thing. You wouldn't understand. It's a cat thing. Greetings, madam. Shall I show you inside? I actually heard a great idea of I mean, it's a stupid idea for a character in like Dungeons and Dragons. Tabaxi, that's a cat folk. Can't stay away from you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's cat folk, and their mission is to find the edge of the world and push something off of it. Or throw something off of it. And that's the whole reason they're adventuring. See, what on this table? Look. Wait, what? Another table I can't jump on? Blasphemy! I could swear I could jump on this last time I was here. Look how big it is, too! It's massive! I thank you for coming with such haste, and I apologize for my absence. Suffice to say that Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, we have but recently returned from the gates of judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. What? On the contrary, Master Alphino, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. To find the edge of the world and throw something off of it. That's their whole mission. It's their whole purpose in going on adventures. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally, Estinian. That's Estinian? Oh, that's probably Estinian. That was Horschiffant. Horschiffant. Alright, he's Batman. We found Batman. Hey, guys, we found Batman. I present to you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. I think he means Sable. Or Midnight. Or, I don't know. Nothing about this screams Azure to me. An impressive title. I recognize this guy if I'd done a Dragoon. Though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. They're formidable warriors awe. Yet even among such masters of lance, Estinian is about equal. It skipped again? Their mission is to find the edge of the world and throw or push something off of it. Yet even among such masters of lance, Estinian is about equal. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of the dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravanian. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. I bet he has a deep and husky voice. So you are the adventurer of whom they spoke. I see now why my blood fair sang in anticipation of our meeting. Well, now that we've all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Isar's design as confessed by the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. It would seem that Lady Isart and the Dravanians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Is this like a literal eye? Or like a statue? Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. His name features prominently in your nation's history, though once defeated by the hero of Haldreth, the beast is said to have terrorized Korthos since Ishgard's founding. Many of the scars our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldreth plucked from the best of Worm's skull, no simply as the eye. They took his eye. They ripped his eye out. They killed him and ripped his eye out. It's a treasured relic of Ishgard and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or ward we could erect would be stout enough to deny him. So he's alive. They didn't kill him. They just knocked him out and stole his eye. I'm starting to see why the dragons hate these people. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind can comprehend the depths of his rancor. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But though the stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics, the dragons are another matter. They are individuals within the Dravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Through the endless march of years, the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is especially true of the great worms. They who spend centuries in the slumber only wake and resume their campaigns as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies. 20 years for him to gather his strength, and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. You believe that Lady Isart is in league with the creature, then? Of that we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hold their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. 'Tis a weakness the Dravanians are not like to leave untested. So it would seem, you have described your plight in admirable detail, Lord Commander, and I can't help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. Crystal of red light? That seems likely. This must be expected. This much I expected. Unlike our arrangement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, you only stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. Only you stand to benefit from risks in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Gervania. When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Gervania. Soon thereafter, the ruin of Korthos would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Isn't that what we said about Garlemald? That once they took us over, they'd come for you next? They're making the same argument that we made to them back to us. Until the Guardian's arrival, that is. You may be certain the Empire would not hesitate to claim Korthos. They would not even have to draw steel. An Imperial province sharing a border with Mordona. 7 hells. Very well, we will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar. Allow me, Sir Amaric. Through the power of the Eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you. And the Eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me, wheresoever I go. Its lingering influence, however, does allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. Then the worm who roared was Nidhogg, aye. He means to hurl his horde against Danifin's collar and shatter the remaining wards to protect the city. There can be no doubt, the worm has summoned his minions to war. Alright, we're going to have a sidebar here. Though the circumstances are far from ideal, this desperate endeavor will at least provide us with an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in a common cause. Sir Amaric was more ruthless in his instigations than I anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. But you see the look on his face before he formally requests our assistance? Though the Lord Commander has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders, I suspect the softening of the Holy See's attitude towards foreign cooperation comes as something of a bittersweet victory. Days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. If we were to aid these Guardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must needs return to the Rising Stones and make our report to the antecedent. Alright, back we go. Back we go. The magical red pixie is a nemesis for the Tabaxi. Yeah, they're very vulnerable to dancing lights. That chocobo looks weird. It's got like jets on it.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
That doesn't sound good. Actually sounds kind of bad. Brandon Fox. We got Murder Fox. The Red Wedding Murder Fox. Sure.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Oh, they're toast.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
It's amazing how people will understand that when they're the ones at risk.
Then you agree.
But not always
we have
when
no
someone else is
choice
at
but
risk.
to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war.
Also, I just noticed I left my laptop in the car. I should probably get it out. Last weekend I left it in all weekend, but this time I have a new one, so I should probably get it out.
But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go.
My work laptop. I don't actually own a laptop. Well, I do, but it's so old it doesn't work anymore.
The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end.
To the
For
end
those we have
of
lost,
the earth.
for those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense
Are we?
of Ishgard.
This feels like a whole new zone. Like, if is this not like an expansion? It feels like we're heading to the expansion. Because if we've never been allowed in this place, and now all of a sudden we're allowed in here, there's like a whole, like, new area to explore. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I know we're getting close to the next expansion. I guess Ishgard's the next one. Oh yeah, I did ask earlier. I forgot. I was supposed to see. Do people like those? Are people happy with the new random foxes? Random transitions? It's now random, Corden. But yeah, the spin. Did you like the spin? Have the Archons traveled to their assigned nations? So members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause. Our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. Small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support, I leave to Alphino. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of our own security. Revenues toll is but a short flight from the snowfalls of Korthas. It is not unimaginable that a fight may spill across the border. Pray brief Slaftborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers may be preparing for aught that might make its way over our walls. I hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, might I suggest you have Tataru accompany you? She's talent for administration and a firm grasp of practical challenge you may encounter. Yeah, but it used to just be like, what was it, like distortion? That was all we had. No comment, Zelk, no comment. I cannot comment on that at this time. Oh, we are rather close to Korthas, aren't we? We'd best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, and we'll also have to have beds and bandages laid out just in case. A good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Kalia. I have 101 things to discuss with Slaftborn. Man, how much of it sucked does your name start with fail? What an unfortunate name. I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Korthas, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary, as well as a temporary housing for victims of conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. As for rounding up volunteers for the fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and I'm certain headquarters will say the same. There will be no official Adventurers Guild presence at the siege. That said, each adventurer is, of course, free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of my more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you might try your luck here in Ravenous Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls about town who will answer your call to arms. Oh, she's right here. I was like, where is she? I didn't see her. She's too short. Don't at me. I'm not short. Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. No. Staring your talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay well away from Ishgard. Yeah, do we have something for the random fox, or the reset fox? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. And right, the Ninetales timer. How could I forget about that? How could I have forgotten? Ishgard seems like he's choosing the right mess, but that ain't what I want to talk to you about. I need you to cast your mind back to that scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from a little Alameda by the name of Wilred was there with the 4th that day, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have you? God damn it, I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time Wilbur stopped turning up for duty, them black market weapons went missing from our vault in Ulda. So now, of course, half the Braves suspect the lad making off with the goods. Folk like to believe our company's disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, it's no more than a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and Grand Company veterans. The only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all. That and the steady pay. Now, compared to most others in this crew, Wilbur's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp amongst wolves. But the boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bug off like that. He ain't the type. And then, and this is just between you and me, mind, there's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me about something queer he noticed in the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain at the end of this trail I've stumbled on. And I'll bet me God I ain't young Wilred. Any road, you've got a war to wage, so I'll let ye get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing ye, Acalia. I have trouble saying ye. It's hard. That's weird. I talked to one person and got a random cutscene. You'll never know what are you talking about? Is there something wrong with the audio today? Is the audio cutting out? No, you're the only one who's mentioned it. Is it on my end or your end? I'm not seeing any frame loss. My microphone is picking up just fine. Audio's fine. Yeah, you might have a bad connection, Zelric. Ishgard seeks sell swords to bolster its ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of the siege, those nobles will surely be generous for their rewards. But I have pledged myself to guard Ravenous Toll. Modest work though it is, I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do? Alright, so we got one definite no. We got one maybe. Wrong button. I gotta sneeze. Oh good, I got my mic off just in time. I'm so used to tapping the top of it, I gotta get used to tapping the bottom of it. Still me blade to these guardians? Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but that'd save me a fair share if the coin was good. I've worked for one of them knights before, you know. Watched me like a bloody hawk you did. Still I'd put up with worse for that than that for a heavy purse. Alright, so that's a yes. Yes, if pay. In here? Ah, here we go. Angular Adventurer. Volunteer my service in defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons can lives of every one of my brothers. I didn't mean to offer them mine, just to escape such a fate I took with the mantle of adventure in the first place. I'd sooner die in the pursuit of fortune than huddle behind an icy wall. Fixing my hair again. We probably are supposed to take a... No, we still got 9 minutes, so we're good for a little bit. I think we probably just go without another ad break. We'll lose the pre-roll, but that's okay. Where's the exit? I went too far. Yeah, if Twitch keeps crashing, it's on your end, I think. I haven't had any issues, and nobody else has mentioned any issues either. I think you're just cursed, Eric. It just doesn't want you watching me. It sends you off on random raids. It, you know, disconnects randomly, and you have more audio issues than anyone else. There you are, kid. Did you sway any hearts? We got 1, and 1 maybe. 1 or 2, eh? Well, add in mind that makes 3 or 4, not including Softborn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army. But I'd say 1 regiment is 12 veterans worth a dozen clanging knights at least. Use too much now, it broke? Yeah. I've been so caught up with recruiting I almost forgot. There's been word from Alphino. Apparently the Alliance leaders are convening at Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight. They've requested your presence as usual. Anyway, you best make your way to Ul'dah or you'll be late. Alphino said that we meet you on the Royal Promenade. Off we go. Ba, ba, da, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, can I teleport to somewhere closer? That'll work. I'll take it. See, now you guys can see me every time I reach on the microphone, because the microphone's above me, so when I reach for it, you can see my hand. Well, it's not really... Hand tracking is still at a test phase. I wonder, I don't know if you guys saw, but there's a new update for V9. I haven't done it yet. I don't know what's in the new update. My apologies for calling you away from your task. I'd hoped to proceed with these negotiations one later at a time, but it seems my urgent request for an audience had prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I felt obligated to attend. Obliged to attend. The alliance leaders are already seated within. Let's join us, let us join them, shall we? I think I'm talking too fast, and the words are just getting blah, 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 blah.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
I'm sensing a but.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Brave's intervention.
Ul'dah has none.
Gridania does not object.
Listen, you.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
I mean, people say my tail is my best feature, so that's kind of, you know, same thing. It's butt adjacent, at least.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and
Hooray!
the Beast tribes are but
Good job,
treatment.
Don.
We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard. Not when our own homes are still under siege.
Well, they say rabbit's feet are really lucky, but fox's tails are also really lucky, but only if it's still attached to the fox. Okay? If you try to cut off my tail, I cut you. Okay?
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk
That's what I
would
said.
seize control
Yeah, only
of
if
the
it's still
territories in
attached.
our absence.
See?
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
They did the same thing while we were at siege, under siege.
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Yep. Grooming is very important.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
I get so mixed up if there's free companies,
Yes,
grand companies,
the
and...
free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
Are the free companies guilds?
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the
Guilds,
survival
okay.
of Ishgard to sell swords?
Hey, what if I was in a free company?
Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
Yeah, but they're not part of our alliance.
My duty is to my country and my people.
I agree with both sides here.
If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
But I will say this. Yeah, I'm hungry as well. I will say this, you know. If you let your allies get taken over one by one, granted, Ishgard has made it clear they're not our ally. They have they were, and then they stopped being an ally. But if you let your allies get taken out one by one, eventually you're left by yourself. And no nation can stand alone.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again. If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we
What's going on?
entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
I think he fell asleep.
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
I think she fell asleep. Something's going on with her. That's weird. What's going on with her? Do we get to find out, or is that, like, later?
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
I kind of like the half glasses where the frame goes underneath. Most of the ones I see, they're half glasses, the frame goes over top. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we have been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Harshathon and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorze's guardians. Is that an adventurer? Or is that just a random person? A random guard? Captain Ilbert, what news? Then the assault has begun? We have at this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Durandare at the Steel Vigil. Another guy affected Paladin? Oh. Man the cannons alongside the knights and thin the Dravanian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Okay, I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses at the Steps of Faith. Report first to Sir Marcelin at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. Okay, I was worried we were going to get too far and end up, like, with an hour left with us just needing to do the Crystal Tower. That does not appear to be a threat anymore. We seem to be, like, not going to make it now. Only partly because I was stupid. And I accidentally did a leveling roulette when I didn't mean to. And on my highest level class at that. Ooh, I burped a little bit, sorry. We actually need to go in? You're the appointed captain of the Sellsword contingent? Then welcome. There's no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Blades to your fellow adventurers to contain scattered attacks, and for the present, I would have you join them. This, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces. We will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the Steps of Faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once the advanced skirmishers are slain. Alright, so they're not letting us in. No admittance. They want us out here. So we're not good enough to go into their city. We're gonna do that dungeon, maybe? They deeply need our help, but not enough to actually invite us into their home. I sense a hostage. I can see it. I guess not. Oh, there's more. I'll take the hit. It's fine. Alright. Now we got some dead crystal blades out here. We just go around. Oh, we just fly in there ourselves. The gate's down, right? We just fly in, right? Nope, can't fly in. Oh. It's so weird how different the musics are. Like, this music is just like You know, random pan flute. So I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Also, I think I'm going to toss my outs. I thought I was going to have to fly all the way around the building, but that's not actually where we're going, is it? This way. Wow, they expect me to be everywhere. Everywhere all at once. I got spitters. Alright, let's save our build up of power for next wave. There it is. Oh, I should save it for the commander. I do? Wait, which is this one? Which one is it? It's that one. I forgot what button it was. Alright, I need to stop screwing around. I almost died. I mean, it wasn't even close, but... So that's that one. What is this one? Wait, that's an extra attack. Got it. Yeah, because I mean, this is a wind horse. It makes sense it could fly. Wind horse, or is it a unicorn? No, those are just his ears. Okay, that's pretty cool. So this starts out like slow, but then it picks up. But does the fat chocobo fly now? What news, adventurer? The reinforcements desperate, you say? Defending devils? Damn their scaly hides. Hold fast your grief and fury, my lady. We'll avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battle to come. Alright, we're getting prepared. Animation for it is great. Oh, maybe I'll see it one of these days. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the steps of faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the Sea of Clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barrier we call Danifin's Collar. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice-stained witch, Iceheart, has stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are the dragons now able to land unhindered upon the steps of faith. My healing to get one fairly quick. Wait, really? Is it like a reward for something? So Dervanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards. The winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Oh, that's cool. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to these parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. 3 yet remain, and we have dispatched our forces accordingly. I'd ask you and your comrades to accompany our defenders at the outermost ward. Actually, that includes us as well, yes? Oh, hey, Thancred! Istola! Ida, Belimo! Signs of Seventh Dawn. We could not well stand idly by while the horde threatens the good people of Ishgard. Indeed, to do otherwise would go against all that Master Louis Swa has taught us. As to where we may be most assistance, I think it prudent we divide into 2 groups. Ida and I will join the rear guard. Right, if the dragons should reach us, we'll be sure to give them what for. Thank you, all of you. Pray speak to me again when your preparations are complete, and together we shall stand against the horde. Oh, we got an event. Let's go do it. I guess you're ready then. Good. Let's make for the battlefield. This is probably the last thing we get a chance to do tonight. Or today. We got 12 minutes left to stream, in theory. Okay, boss fight. Let's go. It's okay, I'm a professional, Corden. You ever seen this fight before? Didn't nerf it? Oh. We'll claim victory this day or Ishgard falls. So, do it now? Set the fury into your heart and defend this bridge with your life's blood. Let's go. Can I start killing stuff now? Let's go. Oh, that's that. Oh.
Let's finish this quickly, shall we?
I shall make it quick.
What am I supposed to do? Dodge it. That's a turtle. What else we got? Oh, I'm down. Did we fail? I don't think I can fall back fast enough. That's kind of far forward. How far are we falling back?
To me.
Oh, we fight? That clip away. I go for style points again. I don't have any heals. Might be a problem. He's targeting me. I think we're good. I can't target him. Oh, can again. Okay. Well, we're getting a lot of triggers here. Oh, we're falling back again. Oops. Ow. Ow. Alright. Ba, 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 ba.
No holding back.
I'm not holding back. I mean, not much anyway. I have trouble casting because everything just keeps dying. Let me kill this thing. I'm in a bit of trouble here. Ba, da, ba, 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 ba.
This one'll sting.
My bear's doing okay. Ba, da, ba, da, ba. Alright, we charge up. Ba, da, ba, da, ba. We're losing. Alright, fall back. Oh, that looked like it hit me. Ow, that did hit me. Last, we're on the final ward. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Stinian's here. That should be good. He's the most powerful Guardian, right? So we'll probably need him. Oh, he's got voice acting. I told you he's a deep voice. It's like Batman. Know your folly. I want to save my my stuff for when we face the boss again. Or charge right in. Alright. Back at it. It's okay, he's not bringing fire on us. Probably. Alright, we're in trouble. I don't think we have enough damage. Do we not have enough damage? I messed up. I don't think I have enough damage. Alright. I've still got a little bit of time left. Stay strong. Can I do like, can I cheer them on and to keep them going a little bit longer? You can do it. I believe in you guys. With the power of friendship. And this sword I found. We're gonna defeat this thing. I think we killed it. A very annoying 8-man trial. It's dead. And right on time, too. No one has cables in my face. I was messing around that closet earlier. There's been a cable in my face this whole stream. No turrets, no worm steak, no getting stepped on. And they just kind of wander off. The dragons, they were withdrawing. Victory is ours. They took down all the wards. How is this victory? Yeah, alright, the gates are open now, but we gotta leave. Is that all the things they would make? When Nidhogg's greatest champion slain, the Horde will not soon recover from this blow. What of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions to make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? What's he doing up there? Was he down on the ground earlier? Now you'd prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will save my lands. I told you, he's the Batman of this. Whoa! Maybe he's a Superman. He just flew. Alright, he can fly. Good to know. Yeah, you didn't see him? He's dressed all in black. Maybe this is where we stop. Alright, man, can we go to town real quick? You know what? Let's go ahead and see the end of this quest, and then we'll, he's a jumper. Is that like a Pokemon attack where they fly up and then they land the next turn? Okay, the dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my crystal braids were not found wanting. Excellent question. Commander Leveleux, Acalia, true to your word, you have right to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though it stayed lavishly with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon that I might express my thanks for the proper courtesy. But he's going into the place we're not allowed to go, so that'll be hard. Dragon goes back to NES era, Final Fantasy III. We would need to achieve a victory of singular importance. With the Dranian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard is greatly diminished. The map equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. You have a van? Does it have candy? Yeah, I'll get in your van with the candy. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. 'Tis the hope that you shall tis a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. Fox, what happened? Did you win again? I know, I'm being silly. You want to get nice! See, I told you. Lucky foxtail. Rank up, congratulations. This demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbert back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squad suffered heavy losses. You have candy? Ooh, piece of candy. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale of Menthelia in person. Cookie! Nom 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 nom. Nom nom! Get in my face, Cookie! Nom nom. Ate the cookie. We will see to informing the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Menthelia. Oh, yeah, go get some rest. We're about to pack it up here. You're very welcome. Glad to be of service. Alright, we're gonna go back to Mordona. Alright, I think we should probably stop right here in the Rising Stones. That way we'll start here next time. So we'll go ahead and close out. I think we're close to... I suspect we're close to finishing this, expansion? Base game? Whatever it is. We're almost done. So thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate you guys today. Hope you had a good Friday. So we'll be back tomorrow. All-day stream tomorrow. Now, we are playing a new game. It's Turnip Boy. I think I probably need to reinstall it. Yeah, Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. So last time I played it was in August of 2022, so it's been a few years. I did stream it then, but we're going to stream it again. It's fine. That was before I started saving the VODs, so we don't have a VOD of it. So we're playing this tomorrow when Pixels is on. Whenever Pixels gets on. Oh, it's already ready to go. Okay, so good to know. But yeah, so we'll be doing that. How much time did I spend on last time? 2.8 hours? Yeah, so... yeah, we'll have time for that. So we'll play some of that whenever Pixels get on. We'll probably do a little bit of DBD first, just to, you know, get us all woken up and let people get on. But yeah. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great night and a great day tomorrow. I'll be here all day tomorrow, 12-hour stream. With some DBD, Turnip Boy, chess puzzles, and... SAO? SAO probably, yeah, SAO in the evening. Yeah, we gotta finish SAO at some point. So yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone. I'm a potato. Good night, everyone. Fox out. That's really a waste of redeems, though. Come on. You know the stream's closing down. And you turn me into a potato? Bye, Don. Bye, everyone. Sleep well. Have good dreams. Hope to see you guys, tomorrow, okay? Good night, everyone. Potato Fox out. Night-night.